It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in an All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again for some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on the one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely as a team and as an individual have to get back into a rhythm. So starting strong after the All-Star break was always crucial for the teams that I played on, and especially for those bubble teams.
Almost game time. Let's get you down to Kevin Harlan for the call.
A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And expected to vie for that top seed coming into the season. They have not disappointed. This is a team poised to do big things in the postseason.
Well, all the hype was justified. I mean, it's been an impressive season for them. We've seen them win a lot of different ways. They've proven in the midst of all of that to be a very, very complete team.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Grant at small forward with Noel at the 4. Freak is out there with Jackson, and it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. Now here's Freak. The dish to Okafor. It's deflected. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night. Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. Passes to Mozgov. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now the 76ers with it. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here comes Smith leading the fast break, and that one's good. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Freak. Shumpert with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
He kicks to Cannon. He feeds it to Mozgov. Smith drawn the double team. 6 to shoot. It's a pick by Love. Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. And Okafor with the block. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to the wing. Jackson dishes to Fernandez. Picked by Okafor. And Fernandez kicks to Grant. Freak with it. A 32-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Fires for 3. And Shumpert pulls it down. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here is Fernandez. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Noel. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Picked by Mozgov. Love with the screen on Grant. Love with the screen for Smith. Up off the screen. A three ball. And it's Love missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Picked by Okafor. Kicks to Fernandez. Feeds it to Noel. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Fernandez.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The pass to Irvin. It's Meeks outside, and he gets it to go. Meeks got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. They've had a difficult time in this matchup, losing both games in the season series. And I asked him what he thought might turn things around. He said, we've got to up our intensity defensively and speed up our rotations. With our shot blocking, we can make things tough around the rim, but we also need to close out quickly on the perimeter. Guys, we'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Freak. 1:21 left in the first quarter. They get it again. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Brett.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1. And, of course, J.R. Smith.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
A nice shot by Koufos.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The screen from Thompson. Outside jumper. 5 to shoot. It's Verejao, high post. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Shumpert. And the the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Henry Sims out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then there's J.R. Smith. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Okafor, the pass to Fernandez. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Noel. Stolen by Jackson. Ball going up court. Grant. That's good. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Count the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pass to Cannon. Dishes it to Smith. Fades. Love, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended with 32 points, and part of that scoring came from
playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball.
It's already impressive season total. This was a big win for him as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Now here's Freak following the miss by J.R. Smith. And Fernandez kicks to Okafor. Little turnaround. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Cannon. 9 points last game out. Sims kicks to Love. Mozgov against Jackson. 4 on the clock. There's Cannon with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Picked by Mozgov. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Smith's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Philadelphia. A big stretch here going 10-2. And there's the feed to Fernandez. Drops in the tray.
Come on now, let's
And
go.
the 76ers lead by 14.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's Smith missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Freak. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No good on the 3. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Picked by Mozgov. Pass to Sims. Love outside. He dishes it to Cannon. Passes to Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 6.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. very, very well done.
Fernandez dishes to Okafor. Down low. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Smith with it. Out defended by Freak. And that one's good. 8 points for Smith.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
This is one of the better free throw shooting teams this season. Everybody's been doing their job from the charity stripe. They're actually taking advantage of free throws because they're knocking them down.
Philadelphia with the ball. Fernandez, the pass to Meeks. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Meeks got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
34 seconds left now here in the second. They double him with Shumpert. Philadelphia with the ball. Kufis the pass to Irvin. Clock at 6. Freak with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
It's been a good one for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Grant at small forward with Noel at the 4. Jackson is out there with Freak, and it's Okafor in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure, you're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10. And again, it's Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cannon kicks to Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. And it's Shumpert penetrating, but they get it back. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. 3-on-3. Here's Mozgov. And Okafor with the block. They recover it. And that one's good. Love.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 15 points for Freak.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Fernandez. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Landry. And now here's Fernandez, the fast break opportunity. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Smith. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The dish now to Fernandez. Landry passes to Noel. Here's Fernandez. Sinks that one from the post. Fernandez has got 17 now.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Smith outside. To the paint. Knocked loose. Okafor with the steal. Here's Fernandez.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And that one falls for Fernandez. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And Fernandez drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Smith dishes to Love. Smith outside. Thompson right side. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Kicks it to Meeks. Here is Fernandez. He's got 19. They double him with Shumpert. Here's Meeks. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the right side. Oh, wide open look for Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's now 9 points for Love. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Fernandez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Verajau's checked in. Kufis checked in for Philadelphia.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Blocking fouls all on Jody Meeks. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
.136 left to play in the third. Pick by Verajau. Embiid with the steal.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
And Fernandez kicks to Kufis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Cannon is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Kufis drops them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's Varejao. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Varejao's got his second basket. Fernandez up on top. 21 points in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Meeks inside the three-point line. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Cavaliers trail by 13. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Up off the screen.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Thompson no good on the free throw. Feeds it to Fernandez. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Grant's got 6.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Cannon, defended by Fernandez. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Cleveland, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so Cannon nails both of them.
Thank you, Cleveland!
So it's Philadelphia now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Grant. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And here at the end of the third. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Shumpert. And Kevin Love has subbed in for Cannon. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Freaks checked in for Jody Meeks. Henry Sims out there with Anderson Varejao. Then it's Mozgov. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Fernandez kicks to Noel. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. Jackson passes to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Fernandez dishes to Grant. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those dearly. every time.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Shumpert is checked in for Varejao. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Henry Sims. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And Fernandez kicks to Noel. He feeds it to Jackson. Cuts off the pass. Jumps up and slam dunk by Shumpert.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Here's Love. Fernandez with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
The three-pointer is right on target. Fernandez has got 16 points here in the second half.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Love.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Picked by Okafor to the wing on the left. Now here's Freak, guarded by Shumpert. Fernandez. Here's Noel. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. You must pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
1:33 left in the fourth. Smith outside. Love with the screen on Grant. Smith kicks to Love. Mozgov against Noel. Clock at 6. Here's Cannon, and the rejection by Noel. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers leading by 7. Now Fernandez. Outside Jackson. Okafor, the pass to Fernandez. And Mozgov comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson dishes to Fernandez. Off target from outside. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Freak, you got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Freak. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And here's Love for 3. The shot is off. And here's Jackson, and a wide-open look for Freak. Misses the shot. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed 1.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.